Spring Accelerator announces support for SMEs in Uganda. Uganda's Spring Accelerator has announced plans to support 18 small and medium-scale enterprises, SMEs, and businesses in Uganda. The accelerator would be supporting ventures products and services that will improve the well-being of the community. Spring Accelerator Uganda's Public Relations Officer Yvonne Otieno, in an announcement in the country's capital city of Kampala, said the accelerator was created because only few enterprises are participating in several promising sectors. IP becomes a more pressing issue for SMEs given the freer flow of goods and services under the AEC. With the upcoming implementation of the ASEAN Economic Community AEC by the end of 2015, there will be many business considerations for SMEs to make, one of which is the intellectual property aspect, which has far-reaching implications. World Intellectual Property Organization WIPO Senior Program Officer Peter Willimot said, with the onset of the AEC, many ASEAN businesses, including Malaysian businesses, will look to export their products to other countries with trademarks, making IP a concern. SMEDA initiates coordination with Korea on KSP. The Small and Medium Enterprises Development Authority SMEDA, on behalf of the government of Pakistan, has initiated coordination with Korea on a knowledge-sharing program KSP. The KSP, which was developed by the Republic of Korea for socio-economic development, is aimed towards organizing joint projects relating to SME development and entrepreneurs policy. A legislation was introduced in early February that expands tax credits for small businesses to make it more affordable to offer health insurance to their workers. The Small Business Tax Credit Accessibility Act, H.R. 762, introduced by Congresswoman Suzanne Delbene, acts as a fix to the U.S. Affordable Care Act that would improve, expand, and simplify the small business tax credit created under the law. This makes the tax credit more accessible and available for a longer period of time, helping to ensure that more small businesses in the U.S. can provide affordable, quality health insurance to their workers. The Government of Australia is doubling its mobile support for small business with a second small business bus delivering valuable advice to towns and suburbs across Victoria, which has more than 525,000 SMEs. The two vehicles carry on board business mentors who are skilled in marketing, finance, human resources, and sales advice, serving to provide business recovery support for communities affected by bushfire, flood, drought, or other disasters. The bus traveled to more than 120 locations over a 156-day period last year, delivering 978 free mentoring sessions and information to 2,900 current and prospective business operators. Women entrepreneurs could play a bigger role in the UK economy, creating jobs and boosting growth, as well as reducing gender inequality, according to the findings of an independent report published on February 16th. The report, called Inclusive Support for Women in Enterprise, found that although female-run SMBs have increased, more needs to be done to close the gender gap between both men and women. Last year, UK Trade and Investment, UKTI, published a guide for the first-time exporters aimed at helping women expand into overseas markets.